Have you ever thought of your career as a passport? Well, if you're a skilled chef, that's exactly what it is. See, being a chef is so much more than a job. It's like a golden ticket to work, live, and create pretty much anywhere you want in the world. So let's break down how you can turn that culinary passion of yours into a global adventure.
Okay, so the first thing you need to get is that the demand for talented chefs isn't just some local trend. It is a global constant. From bustling city restaurants to fancy hotels and even cruise lines, the hospitality and tourism industries are always growing, and man, are they hungry for professionals who can deliver amazing food. This makes your skills an incredibly powerful and, more importantly, a portable asset.
And all that demand? Well, it translates into some serious earning potential. Take a look at this number, $70,000. That's what you could be looking at on the higher end of the salary scale in some of the world's top markets. So, with the right skills and experience, this career isn't just creatively fulfilling, it's financially rewarding too.
So why is the demand so crazy high? It's pretty simple, really. As more and more people travel, they're craving unique, authentic food experiences. This global curiosity for food is what drives the whole hospitality industry, creating this constant need for chefs who can innovate and lead a kitchen. Your craft is literally at the heart of this massive, growing global industry.
Okay, so now that we know why your skills are in demand, let's get to the where. We're going to take a look at some of the absolute best international spots for chefs, places where the jobs are everywhere and the food scenes are just on fire.
When you look at skilled occupation lists and what the industry is asking for, a few countries just keep popping up at the top. We're talking about places like Canada with its super diverse cities, Australia with its booming hospitality scene, the classic United Kingdom, and of course, the huge, opportunity-rich United States.
Let's just zero in on that #1 spot for a second, Canada. It consistently comes out on top because of high demand, especially in culinary tourism. And check out that salary range. We're talking 40 to 75,000 Canadian dollars. For any chef thinking about making a move, Canada offers this fantastic mix of professional opportunity and just a really high quality of life.
And this chart just gives you a snapshot of how competitive the pay is across the board. Look at the US. The average salary is sitting around $60,000. Australia is right there with it at $58,000, and Canada's at $55,000. It's just a really clear picture of the strong earning potential you've got in these key markets.
All right, so you've got a destination in mind, but what do you need to pack in your professional toolkit to really make it? Because it's about so much more than just cooking. Let's dig into what it really takes to be a successful modern chef.
The role of a chef has totally evolved. You're not just a cook anymore. You're basically the CEO of the kitchen. That means you're an innovator, creating menus, you're a leader, managing your team, and you're a sharp manager, controlling costs to make sure the whole operation runs like a well-oiled machine.
Which, brings us to a really important question. If you want to thrive in today's international food scene, what are the absolute must-have skills? What are employers, and for that matter, immigration authorities, actually looking for?
It really boils down to two key areas. First, there's your culinary craft. This is your foundation, right? Your deep knowledge of techniques, your creativity, how you develop a menu. But just as important is kitchen command. This is all about strong leadership, managing budgets, keeping track of inventory, and, this is a big one, a non-negotiable understanding of food safety standards like the HACCP system. Okay, you've got the skills, you picked a destination, now for the nitty-gritty. How do you actually get that passport stamped and start working in an international kitchen? Let's break down the whole immigration thing.
Generally speaking, there are two main roads you can go down. The first is skilled migration. Think of this like qualifying on your own merits. Your skills, your experience, your qualifications, they all earn you points toward getting a visa. The other route is an employer-sponsored visa, which is way more direct. You get a job offer, and that employer helps you with the whole visa application.
So, right alongside skilled migration and employer sponsorship, there's a fantastic third option, especially if you're a younger chef, a working holiday visa. These are amazing because they let you go to a country for a year or two, get some really valuable experience, and maybe even find an employer who'll sponsor you for a longer stay.
And this table here really sums it all up. Skilled migration, that's perfect if you're an independent applicant with a strong resume. An employer-sponsored visa is the way to go if you've already locked down a job offer. And that working holiday visa is your golden ticket if you're under 30 or 35 and just want to test the waters. Each path has a different key that unlocks the door.
So we've covered the why, the where, and the how. Now let's look to the horizon. What does the future actually hold for this profession? And what should your next move be?
This quote, it really gets to the heart of it all.
No matter how much technology changes things, the core of this profession is totally secure. Because at the end of the day, making incredible food requires a skilled human touch, and that simple fact ensures a strong, healthy future for chefs everywhere.
But of course, the industry isn't just standing still. It's always evolving. We're seeing more tech in kitchens, a huge rise in specific dietary trends like plant-based food, and this massive focus on sustainability and local sourcing. The chefs who are going to be the most successful are the ones who embrace these changes and never stop learning and adapting.
So, there you have it. The opportunities are out there, the demand is absolutely real, and the pathways are clear. The only question left is, well, it's the one right there on the screen. The world is waiting for your talent. What will you serve next?